bit of a scare. Last couple times I went out taking pictures, my beloved Fujifilm X Pro 2 started freaking out a bit. Now, first I thought it was my long lens, the 70-200 equivalent. I was having issues with it focusing, exposing. I was getting error messages telling me to turn the camera off and turn it back on, and it's definitely thought it was weird, and it was problematic. Next time I took it out, I was using different lens and getting much the same errors and more, so it was not the lens, it was my camera body. That made me really start looking at it, and I realized that actually the lens was kind of loose, so I started worrying that maybe I mangled my mount putting these big giant monster lenses on that little mirrorless body. I went on the internet. The internet was not too helpful. A lot of people were suggesting things like reinstall the firmware, things like that, and it's like, yeah, software is not going to tighten up a mount. Then of course there was the Leica people. Oh, Fujifilm mount is always loose. Yeah, not like a Leica. Well, I decided, well, I'm gonna have to send it in and get it repaired. But first I figured, well, I'll clean it up. So I put on my loupe, my jeweler's loupe, my magnifying, my powerful eyes, and I go through and I start cleaning up the mount and realize that, well, upon inspection, I see no shear damage, nothing's broken. I don't see anything warped. There's no metal fatigue apparent. I see no excessive abrasions or anything. There's 3 little springs, they were all in place. So I start cleaning it up. It's a little dirty. I'm thinking, well, gee, the contacts, they look clean. And they were pretty clean. It's just the mount was a little dirty. And what it wound up being was there's a whole ring of screws around the outside. Well, after a year of use, those screws had backed out a little bit. So tighten them up with a jeweler's screwdriver. Everything works fine now. So pay attention to things like screws on your shit. I almost got screwed by the screws, so I just tightened them up. First I went around and I did it the way you do the lug nuts on your car. I did the star pattern all the way around and then cinched it one last time. So I'm good now. Happy camper. Camera fixed. Did it all myself.